Hey there TRW crew, Matt Masalo here with the RhinestoneWorld.com. So this video tutorial is going to be over the TRW Stone Wizard, and we're going to show you how to create a design from scratch. It's a pretty cool design. It's got a pretty cool look to it. It's going to be a diva design, so we know you all out there love your diva design. So we're going to create this one. We're going to show you some different features in the Edit tab, the Place and Fill tab. We're working in CorelDRAW X6 here. So the coolest thing about this video today is we're going to create this design, show you how to create it so you learn how to use the Stone Wizard, but then we're also going to go ahead and give this file away free. And to find out how to get the file for free, all you need to do is watch this video. So at the end of this video, I'll show you exactly how you can get this file for a free download, so you can go ahead and cut it yourself and make the design and shirt yourself. So pretty cool. You got a win-win here. You'll learn how to use the TRW Stone Wizard, make a file, and you also get the file for free. So now the file will only be free today on June 20th, 2013. So those of you, we always like to reward those of you that follow us and watch our videos and contribute on the Facebook page and the TRW forum. So those of you that are and you see this video today, then you're going to get a free file for being one of our valued customers. So let's go ahead and get started on this design. So we got the TRW Stone Wizard version 1.0 macro up over here. We're going to go ahead and click on our text tool, and we're going to just type out diva in all caps. Now we have our ratio locked up here, so I'm just going to go 9.0. So we're going to go 9 inches. Now the first thing I want to do is thicken this up a little bit, but I also want to adjust the spacing on there, or the kerning a little bit, just because I know how this is going to lay out. So to adjust the kerning, all you do is you go to Edit and Text Spacing and Shape tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this A, I'm just going to drag the A over a little bit here, so you can see. Just grab there, I'm going to drag that over a tiny bit, and let's go maybe to right there. Then I'm going to drag this I over a little bit here, a little bit closer to the D, and let's bring the D out just a tiny bit as well. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and make this diva, or we're going to make the design a little bit thicker. Let me move that A out a tiny bit just to make sure. Perfect. So now we're at 8.8 inches. Let's go to 8.9. And now we're going to go ahead and start making this design. So I want this diva to be a little bit thicker. So I'm going to go to Place and Fill. I'm going to do a 1 island fill to the outside. I don't want to add stones, and I'm going to go a 0.1 contour to the outside. And then I'm just going to hit Island Fill. And it's going to make it white right there so you can see it there. I'm just going to left click on whatever color I want. So this is a completed design for heat transfer vinyls, or HTV if you want. That's going to make it very easy for you to go ahead and cut with our Caesar Easy Weed that we have available on the website and make custom heat transfer vinyls, because you can see the way it layers it right over top of it. But we want to get rid of that black layer for today's demonstration. And now what I want to do is I want to add some stones just to the inside of this A right here. Okay, so we're going just to the inside, so it means we want to have a little bit of contour offset to the inside. Very easy to do. So let's first select what color stones we're going to want. Our TRW Hot Pinkle. We're going to go one step to the inside. We're going to add stones and go a 0.075 space. Contour and a 0.03 spacing. 0.03 is a good spacing we found that works for most cutters. And that's the spacing between your stones, so the template doesn't rip when you cut it. So we're all good there. We're going to corner detect, and we're going to corner detect up to 130 degrees, so it gets these open corners right here. We don't want it just 90, or else it won't get that corner. So we're good to go there. Let's go ahead and hit our Island Fill, and let's see what happens. Bam, there you go. Now, everything's looking good here. We got a few overlaps, which are easy, and we'll be able to fix that with some of our overlap features. It looks like everything was a little bit, so what happened is the wizard determined that it was going to be too tight, and you weren't going to get this amount of spacing right here if it tried to fit 2 stones in there. But we can see what it's going to look like later and fix that if we want to. Now what we can do is we're going to select just the yellow part of our design, or just the letters, and you'll see if you left click over here you can know if you chose all the letters. Now we're going to create a thicker outline here because we want a pretty cool contour to where it's stones, then shirt, then stones. Okay, So we're going to make these stones on the outside here. I don't know, we can just make them Montana for now, just as a demonstration. So I'm going to click there. I'm going to go to the outside. I don't want to add stones this time, and I'm going to go 0.2 contour to the outside. And I'm going to go ahead and hit my island fill, and let's change the color and see what we got here. So that actually looks pretty good there. Spacing's good, good, good. I might want to bring it in just a tiny bit. So I just undo, undo, and let's see what it looks like at 0.18. And island fill, left click. The reason why I like this a little bit better is because there's spacing right there. So what that means is it's going to put stones all down there and all along there. The only spot that we're missing is right there, and that's an easy fix that I can show you later. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add stones to the outside here. So we're going to click on this, and let's go ahead and add some stones. So we'll stay with the Montana stones, and now this time I don't have to do an island fill because I want it to go right on this path. So I got my 0.3 spacing still. I got my corner detect at 130 still. All I'm going to click is the add stone selected to path. So I'm going to click there, and there you go. There's our stone selected to path. Okay, so now you look at it and you're like, wow, that's pretty darn good. Well, the one thing that I notice on it, and most of you are going to notice right away, is this line right here. Well, the cool thing about the wizard is everything was even down here and down on the top. Well, when we did the corner detect, it made sure to put a stone there, stone there, stone there, and stone there. Well, of course, we had our 0.3 spacing, so the spacing is going to be the same all the way along. So what that's going to do, it's going to make these be perfectly aligned, but overlapping. Well, watch how we can fix that. Highlight the entire design, and first thing I'm going to do is just clear the paths. So that cleared everything out behind it, and then I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to merge my overlaps, and watch what happens to this line right here. Merge overlaps, wizard's doing its magic. Watch right here, bam. Single line all the way down, perfect, because it merged the center of those two overlapping stones. So now I look at this and say, okay, let's see what areas I can clean up a tiny bit. One place I see a little too much spacing right there for me, no problem. Couple ways you can do that. You can go like this and go to our edit and then distribute your spacing, which is one easy way. Other thing you could do if you wanted to is delete all of those, click on these two stones and fill between two. So two different ways depending on which way you like better. I normally go with the delete if it's a straight line and fill between two, because then I know it's going to have that perfect 0.3 spacing just like everything else does. But see how much that cleaned all that up? Now I'm going to look around and say, okay, what else do I need to clean up? There. Let's just delete that and see what happens if I do a fill between two. Spacing's not too bad there. I bet you we can get away with that on pretty much every cutter. So let's go ahead and do that. Fill between two and delete. Fill between two. Good. Perfect. Awesome. And move that down a tiny bit. Now I'm just getting nitpicky as far as what I want to change or manipulate on it, but here's a place I want to fix. See right there? What I want to do is I'm going to delete that. I'm going to hold Control and I'm going to drag this up and right click just so I know it's in a perfect straight line, and I'm going to fill between two there too. So it just has a nice perfect line up there. Now I can try to, if I wanted to, throw one more there, and yeah, I think that looks pretty darn good. Anything else I would clean up? Maybe we could get away with some tight spacing there and some tight spacing there. Again, I'm just getting nitpicky now, but this is where your designs are going to look different than everybody else's. Is when you get nitpicky like this and you fix the little things like that, that's what's going to make your design stand out more than the one that just clicked a button and said, okay, I'm good with that, let's go. Alright, now what we need to do is let's go ahead and get this on a mockup. So you always want to make sure when you're doing your mockups is to get it inside your box or your area. So if you don't have a set area wider, you can easily set it, but just go to page setup, and we want a width of, let's say, 12, because we're cutting some 12-inch sticky flock. So now it's all within our area. Now what I want to do is I want to change this, same color, let's change that to a crystal. So that's looking good. I want to make sure that obviously we still don't have any overlapping stones and all of our paths are broken. So go there, we merged our overlaps and everything's looking good there. Make sure we don't have any paths going. Everything's looking good there. So like when we did the fill between two stones, it filled them on a path. So we just got rid of those paths that were back behind it. So everything's looking good here. Let's go over to our mock-ups. Let's go ahead and put on one of our women's fitted scoop necks here. And you can see that's what it's going to pull up for us. So it's going to throw your logo in right here. Then you got your design. Now what we can do, and is pretty cool, is we have different color palettes for different shirts. So we use a lot of the next level shirts. So this is the one we use the most, and you can just pull it right up here. And what you can also do is you can customize it. Oh, let me pull it up here. And we want to show the color names. So this is a pretty cool feature to where you can actually, oh, I just dropped it up top there. Let me pull it down here. And we can show the different color names for the different shirts. So let's say someone wants the next level Kelly Green shirt. Just hold control. You're going to click on the shirt, click on Kelly Green, and then there's your Kelly Green shirt. So that makes it very easy to change your colors around. So if they wanted a dark chocolate or a heather gray, dark gray, hot pink, light olive, light orange, light pink, and you can see it's going to scroll all the way down if you want your shocking pink, your red, your raspberry, your plum. So if you like the next level shirts, or, and I know Carla over at on the TRW Crew went ahead and also created some that she shared on the Facebook page with the, I think it was Fruit of the Loom, maybe the Bella colors as well. The main one we use that we have the color options for is the next level, and we also use the Gildan, and I think Carla might have done the Gildan as well. But as you can see, it makes it very easy for you to show people, you know what, I want to see what that design looks like on a neon heather green. You can just click the neon heather green, and that's the color of the shirt that you would purchase from Next Level. So very cool. Again, this Diva design, we're going to go ahead, and if you scroll down below the video right here, at the bottom of all the detailed information, you're going to see a link that you can click on to download this Diva design right now. So it's a free download file today only on June 20th, 2013 for watching this video. So again, we like to reward all of our customers that stay with us, watch our videos, participate on the TRW forum and the Facebook page, and like to give you some stuff away for free. So definitely check it out. Now, if you ever did want to shrink this design to, like, say SS6s, you could easily click here and ungroup it, and then you could just shrink the design down a little bit if you want. And that's what's going to make it, like if you wanted to make it a little bit more proportionate, if it were going on a smaller shirt, you could do something like that. So very easy to do. The actual design here is about 9.6 inches by 3.6 inches tall. So a decent size design, perfect for the front of a shirt, and obviously very cool for a free design here. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial video on the TRW Stone Wizard and working with CorelDRAW X6, and how to use your custom mock-ups with different shirt colors, and to create your different outlines and fills and contours with our place and fills feature. So hope you learned a lot from this video. If you do have any questions, make sure to give us a call. Number's 941-755-1696. Again, this is Matt with the rhinestoneworld.com, and I hope you all have a great day.